Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and Hearthstone mini set is coming. Unearth powerful new synergies with the Delve into Deepholm mini set. This was teased a little bit yesterday, and now we have the official announcement blog. Delve into Deepholm launching on January 18th, so Thursday next week. Consists of 38 new cards, 4 legendary cards, 1 epic, 17 rares, 16 commons. That is exactly the same spread as mini sets always are. These cards can either be opened in the Showdown and Badlands packs or purchased as a complete 72 card set. Yes, normal versions of the mini set can be purchased for $14.99 or 2,000 gold. Everything is exactly as usual. The all golden version of the mini set can be purchased for $69.99 or 10,000 gold. The golden mini set option also includes a bonus diamond legendary. So everything is exactly as in the previous mini sets, nothing new system wise. But what about the cards? The cards are going to decide everything. And there's a couple of cards in this blog post and they look sweet. First of all, we have Rarran, the Stone Mother. Rarran, the Elemental Lord, is not happy to see intruders in her domain, mining its resources and disturbing its denizens. Rarran is a 7-mana 7/5 elemental with taunt and a death rattle to double the stats of all elementals in your hand and deck. So a permanent effect. Sadly, it's a death rattle. That is going to make Rarran much weaker than Rarran would otherwise be. Okay, Rarran is still alright, but compare this to Lothmar Terran. Lothmar Terran doubles everything in your deck just by playing it on the board as a battle cry. Rarran also doubles stuff in your hand, so it's stronger than Lothmar in that sense, but because of the death rattle effect, she can be silenced, she can be transformed, and yeah, we'll see. It's still awesome to see Rarran here. Rarran is the last Elemental Lord that we have not seen yet. Elemental Lords for the most part have been quite hostile, but Rarran players have worked with Rarran a lot in World of Warcraft. Rarran is actually a pretty fun character, and I'm glad to see Rarran in Hearthstone now. Neutral card, Elemental Synergies, going to try to build a bunch of Elemental decks around her. But because it's a death rattle effects are just so much weaker. That taunt, on the other hand, does help a little bit, so we'll see what comes out of Rarran. But then there's the other legendary card that they're showing us now, Deep Miner Brann. This is almost exactly the card that people had already posted on Reddit, trying to figure out, okay, this could be like this, except that cost only 3 mana and this one costs 6, so that's a big difference. But Deep Miner Brann, 6 mana, 2/4. Warrior legendary. Battlecry, if your deck has no duplicates, your battlecries trigger twice for the rest of the game. Oh boy. Too bad it's warrior legendary. I would have loved to play this in Druid. Yeah, please, could we have this in Druid? Well, we'll have to figure out whether there are battlecries that are worth playing and are going to do enough in warrior. I mean, Alexstrasza, neutral, shooting you in the face for 16 after Deep Miner Brann. We'll see. There's something interesting, I'm sure, that can be brewed out of this. Would have loved to play this in Druid though. That would have been a dream. But hey, I'll take it in Warrior. Looks like a really powerful effect. Note that they patched Odin some time ago, so that Odin cannot proc multiple times, so Odin doesn't stack. And yeah, well, Deep Miner Brann, if Odin were to still stack, well, that would be so much damage when you gain armor. But that cannot happen. That can't happen anymore. They patched it. But yeah, we're going to see about that one. And that's not all, because there's also more excavations. So 3 new excavate treasures, 1 added to each common, rare and epic tiers. So now there's going to be 5 treasures in each tier. So a little bit less, like even more randomness a little bit over there and what you're going to get. Heart Blossom. Give a friendly minion +2/+2, deal 2 damage to random enemy minion. What I don't like about this is that it requires you to have a minion in play that you can then play this on. So that can be a little bit awkward. It's not a standalone card. I would love it to be standalone. But the other 2, whoa. Deepholm Geode, at the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Alright, you have to get rid of that, and it deals AoE damage already on the turn it's played. And the Whirlpool Fragment, discover an elemental to summon and add the others to your hand. And elementals have a lot of battlecry effects. So the fragment, you just pick stats to be summoned, and then you get battlecry effects into your hand. Whoa, those are some pretty sweet excavate cards, not to mention 2 new classes will be delving into the excavate keyword, and their own legendary excavate treasures too. We'll be unearthing those soon during the reveal season. lots of more excavations. More Highlander support, elemental support, excavation support. Those are kind of the teams that have been part of the current expansion, and now they're just going even deeper into those, so deeper into Deepholm. Yeah, makes perfect sense, and looks like a lot of fun is going to come in Hearthstone. Oh, and one more thing. Unlike allies in dual-class cards, facing the danger of Deepholm miners and outlaws need to team up to survive. Beyond sharing Excavate and no duplicate effects with classes that didn't have them before, Delve into Deepholm brings back dual-class cards. Along with one class-specific card per class, each class gets 4 dual-class cards, 2 shared with each of 2 other classes, giving them a broad spectrum of new cards to try across archetypes. So I think this is going to be great, because mini-sets have typically suffered from not being able to change the meta enough. And by giving cards dual-class cards, then dual-class cards mean that each class gets more new tools, and more new tools means more chances to adjust in the metagame, and yeah, I like it. A couple of examples here: Crimson Expanse, choose a damaged minion, summon a copy of that, goes dormant for 1 turn, and Burning Heart, deal 2 damage to a minion. If it survives, give your hero +3 attack this turn. And it's a fire spell, by the way, so it also resurrects Toribelore. Alright, some Burning Heart. I mean, already looking into Enrage Warrior here. Yeah, looks great, looks fun. Reveal season is starting. There's going to be a lot of cards revealed over the next few days. And next week, Thursday on the 18th, I mean, this is going to warrant a Hearthstone stream, right? Thursday, 18th January, I'm going to be playing some Hearthstone with the new cards. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.